Mr. Anggi, the time is about 10 minutes. Please make sure you don't pass the time.
Oke, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, respected to chairman and respected to all the participants to come his presentations and respected to all the comment to the help is the presentations. So basically today I would like to represent our teams. So we have I think for the author, the work of this author. Actually, my name is Andi Apriza. Actually, I'm from the Master of Economics, University Mampir, not from the Master of Degree, but it's okay. Okay. Now, I want to share to us about our topic about the role of technology in climate resilience. We have two approach, SLR or segment review and mapping study. Next one. Okay. So today we have like the outline about research, I think highlight, introduction, literature until the conclusions. The next one. Next. Okay. In our highlight on this paper, basically the first is the research XMS 2020 article relates to the role of technology in climate resilience. The second is digital technology have dominance relation with the climate resilience, especially in emission predictions and research management. The third is the research trends, show the focus on the carbon emissions, asset management, climate change mitigation policy, and the drive business model innovation and logistics. And the part is the methodology used to approach SLM or single review and mapping study. So the last is the recommendation is for the next future research to include the comparative about the all specific the country, how the condition of the role technology in like Indonesia, or the role technology in climate resilience. The next one. Okay. This is the basic background about our research. So I think this research so very simple. Why? Because this is the big and the start one how to know what is the role of the technology now, not in Indonesia but the global conditions or the role of technology, because you know technology is from the 4.4 now 4. No 5. No, this is very vast the change of technology. So what the issues we want to talk about in the topic. This is about the global warming and climate change, because this is the shows the problem like the food and water scarcity. This is the problem, not for one country but all the country in the world. Yes, specific in Africa. This is just a sample. So why must we need a solution now about this problem? We need solution before we get the sustainability is the climate resilience. Before we get it about the sustainability, we must be resilient. Not just the people, not just the institution, but about the environment. If environment not resilient, I think environment is cannot sustainable. This is the point about research. So how to supporting make sure about the climate resilience can be do? We must need to see what is the role of technology. Like example is technology and innovation is the key factor to supporting the climate resilience. So based on this introduction, we create about the purpose of study is to build a comprehensive analysis and focus on this research. We want to know what is the trend, what the relationship about the technology and climate resilience. The next one. Okay, this is the short literature review. Okay, the climate resilience is a sample. The point is the climate resilience is the ability like example adaptations and survive, and the last one is the recovery. Before you recover you must make sure all of the environment is the survive and adaptation, all the conditions. And the next is the technology. This is the one of the tools, yeah. One of the tools how to solve the problem. The problem is the how we must the climate resilience is make me sure can be doing in the world. Okay. So the next is this the short the describing about our approach. SLR and mapping study is different. systematic lateral review is the focus on existing and many more. So the purpose research is this is the reason why I choose the role of technology, because in the world now is focused on communication and not focused on climate resilience. Next one. Okay. This is the research methodology, qualitative, SLR, and SMS. So the next is research stage. This is the reliability and validation about approach is the Prisma approach. This is the main. I think like we must be know what is validation about your research. I use the Prisma, SLR, and we have the many more about the step. So data collection, we have the focus on Scopus or Sendirex. So the next we have the data analytic like PostGro or Excel, and validity we have like the SLR and step, and reliability we have like PostViewer. So the next one, okay, this is the visualization about the PostViewer. So we have two visualization. The first visualization is overlay visualization. What is the overlay visualization? The simple is what is the issue right now about the role of technology in climate resilience. We can see like sample. This is I think this is so very clear about the picture, but it's okay. But this is like sample is the logistic. Logistic about how to make sure the supply chains on the agriculture. When now all the researchers to focus on how to make sure supply chains, to make sure the climate change. Example. So the next visualization is density visualization. Density visualization is sample about the dominant topic, or the dominant issues about the climate resilience. We can choose and the bright is the color. This is the dominant all issues. Like example, sustainability, climate change, sustainability, and carbon innovation solution. This is the one of the dominant topic when we talk about the role technology in climate resilience. The next one. Okay. This is the useful of the mapping study. We get like the top publications. On this research, we have like this is the short of publication when of here. When we know when we get about the article, we must to find the sensor and the international journal of environmental research and public health. This is the one of the the main about the topic of climate resilience. And the next is annual publications. Of the total 22 article, the 2022 is record the higher number of the publication with the 8 article. It's the name of the article. I think around 36% maybe. Like sample. This is the sample about this research. So the other one is the research distribution. Research distribution like the based on the country. What is the most publication is the country. When we see all this slate is the United Kingdom like UK or England. This is the very researchers to focus on this research. So the next methodology, now all the research focus on qualitative research to talk about the role of technology in climate resilience. The next one is the based on dominant. Now all the research focus on the digital technology. I think around 27.37% to all the article when we collect this paper. Next one. Okay, discussions. Why I mention about the dominant issue about the technology? Because on this our result of research, technology is the role of the enhanced climate resilience across not just for one factor but all factor. Like example, the improved energy efficiency. When we talk about the directly increase to promotion to renewable energy, this is the example. What the role of technology focus on digital technology. So the next one is the accounting in sustainability reporting. Yeah, I mentioned before the first our slide. We talk about asset management is the dominant. Asset management is like simple accountability about the finance. When you have the project about the climate resilience, we make sure the transparency about your project. This is the simple how to asset management. This is dominant about topic this research. So the next one. Okay. One. Okay, I think this is the last our slide on PPT. Okay, we have the research questions, and we have the two conclusions. The first is the technology dominant role is the technology is the climate resilience. I think leading with the 27.7% about this topic. When we talk about the role of technology in climate resilience, you just focus now in digital technology. So the second is the research trend. When we use the synthetic review and mapping study, now the current trends about carbon emissions, in intensity, logistic, business model innovation, policy, climate change mitigation, and asset. So the conclusion I think must be like a shorter reference for us to how to start research talk about the technology in Indonesia. I think this is all about our presentation. Thank you very much for me. Thank you for your attention. Sekian, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.